Good afternoon, everybody. This is Mark, and we're back here for the afternoon call. Feels like a long day today, even though it's only Monday. Feels like it's Friday already. Tough day in the market overall. We gapped. We're up early pre-market, gapped. Then came in a little bit, and then we just kept coming in. And really, there was a whole lot of no bids across the board. I don't know if there was no panic. The main culprit of why we were down, in my opinion, was oil, and everything was just forced selling on top of that. Oil at this point in time, I'll put the USOs up just so you can see. I mean, we're below 40. Talked about it a few days ago. I was like, I think lower prices are in the cards, and you can just see we gap down. We'll gap down again at some point shortly, and then we'll just see what happens. I don't know if it's going to set off 30, but either way, lower oil prices put a dent in this market a little bit. Overall, we closed fine. High beta got hit a little bit, but they came back, most of them. Let's just take a look at some of the stuff that we look at. Google, gap down, but you can just see on the daily chart, not a whole lot happened, even though intraday, might have had $10 gyrations, which again, not uncommon. Amazon bounced off its 21 days, so to me, that's not a bad sign. Facebook, just lackluster in my opinion, doing nothing until 108 at some point, but it is forming a nice ascending channel. BABA looks actually good, above 85. Looks like there's new buyers coming in. I've been long that one. Netflix, on the other hand, looks like now a break is needed. Hit new highs early on, came back down. Now it's just a rest is in store, and that's how you have to just look at these stocks and recognize that a rest is in store, and so it's going to be range bound. Tesla, same type of action. Tried to come out early on, came back down below its 200-day moving average. I would say a rest is in store. Let's go to the banks for a second. You have almost, and this is the Goldman Sachs, almost an engulfing bar from yesterday's action. Not a great sign. Citigroup, not as much, but just sideways action. JP Morgan, sideways action. You could just tell. I've been talking about it. They're boring stocks, boring action at this point in time, so we'll have to wait and see if anything else new comes about. Some of the high flyers that I'm going to be looking to buy on pullbacks that maybe I don't mention all the time. NVIDIA, I think, is interesting. Nice little semi. Swix, little digestion, a little down, sideways action. I'll probably look to get involved. Some of these, they're obviously semiconductor stocks. You had definitely some beaten up stocks in the bios, unfortunately. You had Blue, which, again, really hasn't been a great stock in general, but, gap down 26 is not a fun one. I think ALNY was down, AGIO, and then let's put the IBB up, and you can just see, it's I wouldn't say it's in a downtrend. I would just say it's really not going a whole lot of anywhere. It could be a bear flag in the making. I'm not sure yet. It's not quite formed. So we'll have to wait and see. So overall, guys, this market, tough slugging. And so when that happens, I try to take a step back. I lighten up across the board on all my positions. Today wasn't a fun day, but at the same time, I mitigated because I was pretty light across the board. Stay light until things make sense. If we have up 200, down 200, up 200, down 200, we're going to have a tough time making money and making really headway. So you stay light. You obviously can make your shorter-term trades and shorter idea trades and try to capitalize on some of this volatility. If not, you're really going to probably have a tough go because I wouldn't be surprised if we're up 100, 110 tomorrow, just based on how this market is trading. But respect the fact that we are having these little gyrations and big moves in the S&Ps and some of the indexes, and you just got to trade accordingly. It's a new day tomorrow. I will see you all back in the morning. Have a good night.